I was a virgin when I was raped for the first time.
When it happened to me, it was 10 a.m. and my parents were home.
I was sober. He was sober. We were 17.
15. I learned that if you don't scream, no one will listen to you. The thing about pretend is that it flattens everything to one color. It makes it too simple.
It makes it one syllable, and
that syllable is always captioned as a yes.
There are hundreds of human rights activists and social workers who are not only speaking for their rights, but who are struggling to achieve their goal of peace, education, and equality.
This is preventable, so
Someone must be responsible for preventing it. We can teach this better.
So here I stand, one girl among many. I speak not for myself, but for those without voice can be heard. Those who have fought for their rights. Their right to live in peace. Their right to be treated with dignity. Their right to equality of opportunity. Their right to be educated. On the 9th of October 2012, the Taliban shot me on the left side of my forehead. They shot my friends too. They thought that the bullet would silence us, but they failed. And out of that silence came thousands of voices. The terrorists thought that they would change my aims and stop my ambitions. But nothing changed in my life except this. Weakness, fear, and hopelessness died. Strength, power, and courage was born. I'm here to speak up for the right of education of every child.
Do not confuse one story for all stories.
Quietly undermine Lord Explorer and combat boots, she will start to think of this as positive reinforcement. Like a dog. Soon, when you insult her, she will ask you to pick up the check.
This is the philosophy of non-violence that I have learned from Gandhiji, Bacha Khan, and Mother Teresa. And this is the forgiveness that I have learned from my father and from my mother.
I believe that people of all genders, races, all classes, all walks of life need to be able to go out into the world wearing whatever they want, with whoever they want, acting however they want, and not have to worry about any of those things being punishable by assault.
Inappropriate sexual contact of any kind is just not okay. It's not right.
It's about liberty. Women's rights. What do you do when you're under attack? Stand up, fight back! What do you do when you're under attack? Stand up, fight back! I'm here in Slutwalk today because it is incredibly important to understand that we need anti-violence education, not fashion tips. Rape is a crime of violence, a crime against women, no matter what they wear, where they go, how they identify. Clothes do not cause rape. Violent perpetrators do.
They didn't teach me that I could want to be with someone, but not always want them.
That being curious about sex doesn't mean I was asking for it.
Just last night, the cops in Brooklyn responding to a series of sexual assaults are going around door to door showing women footage of assault and then telling them that they shouldn't wear shorts or short skirts, and that's not okay. That's just one example of how victim blaming and slut shaming are just a part of the status quo for how we deal with rape culture.
Just 2 days before the New York City Slutwalk, we have Brooklyn police pulling over women on sidewalks in Park Slope, telling them that their shorts and their skirts can entice rapists, and don't they know there's a rapist out there in Park Slope?
They only ask how you're doing to hear you say fine. I want it.
I was supposed to feel stolen. I was supposed to feel like less of a human being.
That nothing is sacred, that no backbone is too straight to be snapped into submission.
Today is the day of every woman, every boy, and every girl who have raised their voice for their rights.